Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press. We're here in Foley Square. Today, it's Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. We're covering the federal courts and also the state court. I'm starting this way so you can see today in front of the state court where New York Attorney General Letitia James versus Trump case goes on. Not only are we down to one camera, but it's a much smaller camera. That's because the case is kind of teetering out. Now, there was also a hearing in D.C. yesterday about the federal case gag order, and we'll get to that in a moment. But first, federal matters here in the SDNY, which is behind me. We said yesterday there was jury selection in the case of a narco named, accused narco, Azócar from Venezuela. But we have a development. Last week, and we didn't report this until it moved along, another defendant, drug trafficking defendant named Tomas Colon, had put into trying to seal his entire sentencing submission. This is a trend that we're finding here, and we're opposing it. He said it's because he's going to be debriefed by the government. It's not even a 5K cooperator. Maybe he's kind of a quasi-cooperator. In any event, the sealing in full of sentencing memorandums cannot be accepted. So we wrote to Judge Caproni, and to her credit yesterday, she docketed the request, and by ordered to show cause, why this should remain sealed, with that being due November 28th. So there's that. We're also still pursuing Sebastian Greenwood's sentencing letters. Now, Trevor Milton, he was convicted in the building behind me, 40 Foley. His sentencing is supposed to be November 28th, but at the last minute, Nikola is not wanting to give information. He's saying the information is crucial. So there's a request to postpone his sentencing into mid-December. We'll just have to see if that's true. The NBA case, this is like the healthcare fraud. Terrence Williams got 10 years. Darius Miles yesterday, after we were down here with this stand-up, Darius Miles got time served. He seems to have a podcast in Florida. The judge said, oh, it's on YouTube as well? Yes, it's on YouTube as well. So there you have it. Oh, today, Antonio Guterres, the Secretary General, the man with his finger in the wind, the man who's banned the press, has done very little on killings throughout his tenure, will be in a BRICS meeting about Gaza. And we'll have more on that tomorrow, because what I can tell you is that Antonio Guterres is a cynical censor. To be continued, Inner City Press.